Hello, Thomas Jefferson University admission staff. My name is J.Bonner, and I am aspiring to join your School of Health and Rehabilitation Sciences. The workshop I attended was about Jaden Laby and his spinal injury, but more than that, it was about Jaden's persistence and determination. Jaden was having the best night of his life. He ran 130 yards and scored 3 touchdowns in just the first half of the big game. However, all that changed when an otherwise routine impact left him unable to move his legs. He had to undergo strenuous exercises and physical and occupational therapy to stand up or even roll over in bed. But despite the worst day of his life, confining him to a wheelchair and casting doubt about whether or not he'd stand up on his own again, he remained determined to make progress. His physical and occupational therapists never heard him say no to an exercise even once. He still had this spark, this drive to continue despite everything that happened. And therein lies the most impactful thing from the video for me. That ability to watch everything you worked for be taken away in an instant, and still being able to throw yourself into new work with the same dogged determination and work ethic that you had before. I'm sure we've all had bad days when it feels like the weight of the world's upon us. When we're too busy with work and school and friends and family that you feel like you're going to be crushed under the pressure. But if Jaden can work day and night to regain basic motor functions, if he can push himself to the limit every single day and keep a smile on his face while he does it, then maybe I can learn to push through my bad days, and maybe you can too. Speaking of working day and night, how do I see myself in the role of a healthcare professional who dedicates themselves to helping Jaden recover as best as they can? I personally have an interest in and see myself in this case as a medical imaging and radiation technologist. The technologists would be some of the first people to examine Jaden and would define future plans for recovery. They're the ones who look at the x-rays and determine exactly what is wrong, which tells other healthcare professionals how to treat it using methods like surgery, exercise science, and physical or occupational therapy. This means that the technologists need a keen eye for detail to get the whole picture about what is wrong with their patients, in this case Jaden. As someone who has taken 5 different science classes and a statistics course, one lesson has been ingrained in me. Correlation does not equal causation. My classes have prepared me to not jump to conclusions, to look at all the data, and gather evidence to create and confirm hypotheses, preparing me to process the level of detail I would to understand what is wrong with Jaden. Furthermore, an attribute that I think a medical imaging technologist would need is to be able to comfort someone. As I mentioned, they're one of the first medical professionals Jaden would see, so he would still be scared and distraught immediately after the accident. It would mean the world to him if he just had someone there who can make him smile, or make him laugh, or reassure him that there is hope things will get better. I believe I am a funny, jovial person who my friends can rely on and open up to, so I can see myself trying to comfort a teenager who is scared and needs hope and reassurance. In summation, I see myself as a future medical imaging and radiation technologist, and believe they need a mix of a keen eye for detail and the ability to calm and reassure patients at that crucial stage of recovery to be truly successful in their field. Thank you so much for giving me this once in 2 centuries opportunity for a scholarship. And thank you for listening. I hope to meet you on campus personally someday.